Since Thursday has now become a remote learning day, I'm going to go ahead and do a video about Euglena, and then I will also do one about Volvox. Euglena is another single-cell organism. It has a flagella, which helps it move, and this is kind of like a propeller. It can go around or it can go back and forth. It acts like a little motor, and it pushes it through the water. Euglena is special because it can be a heterotroph or an autotroph. We should know at this point in time that a autotroph is capable of making its own food through the process of photosynthesis, and a heterotroph eats other organisms. By being both, the Euglena is always capable of having energy needed to carry out the processes of life. The Euglena has an eye spot, and this eye spot is very important in detecting light for the process of photosynthesis. For photosynthesis to happen, we need chlorophyll, we need sunlight, we need water, and we need carbon dioxide. The Euglena has chloroplast. Chloroplast always look green because they contain chlorophyll. Euglena has a stiff pellicle on the outside edge, and this would be something similar to like a plastic straw where it's bendy and it can change shape, but it still can retain a shape. And this is useful for the Euglena because sometimes it needs to alter its shape a little bit as it's moving through the water. The Euglena also is important because the nucleus contains DNA, and the DNA houses all of the information needed for the cell to reproduce. So since this is unicellular and it reproduces asexually, the DNA is copied and two complete new cells are formed from one cell. It has a jelly-like substance called cytoplasm, and cytoplasm would be like runny, clear jello. And it keeps all these organelles separated so they just don't all bunch up in one place. And we'll learn more about cytoplasm when we study the parts of the cells. Oh, contractile vacuole is right here. This is kind of neat because a vacuole is something that holds a substance, where it's water, food, waste, whatever. The contractile vacuole is able to hold water, and what it does is it gets rid of the excess water that's in the cell so that the cell will not explode. So that's kind of a neat little thing. Euglenas can be harmful and helpful. When euglenas eat decaying substance, they give off gases, and those gases sometimes add to air pollution, but it's not anything comparable to factories adding to air pollution. Okay, this I thought was rather amazing. This is since we don't have high-def microscopes, this one, or any microscopes for that matter, I love these video clips where we are actually able to see these things. And here you can see the Euglena. It is actually changing shapes. Here, this is you can't see it now, but in a second you'll be able to see the flagellum. Here we go. It's moving back and forth. This is the eye spot. These green things are chlorophyll. This would be the nucleus. So, kind of an interesting little thing to look at. You can see that it is changing shape. It is retaining its original form, but it's changing shape in relationship to other organisms. There was a great picture of the flagellum moving back and forth. Okay. You were to do an ed puzzle. If you don't have that done, please get that completed as soon as possible. And I hope you have a great day. I will also do a video on Volvox. Be safe.